Afterlife is an overhaul mod for 7 Days to Die. With new guns, new vehicles and new zombies, the core game is stripped down to the basics, with even simple tasks of getting water made much harder. So let's jump right into it. The old world is gone. Our old selves are dead. This is our new world. This is our afterlife. With the foreboding intro over, we chose our starter characters, with each having its own benefit. The normie started with a suit, some money, a wristwatch and a backpack, and skills starting at level 20 for swimming and athletics. The sheriff started with a pistol, ammo, and a baton with 25 points in pistols and clubbing. The crawler started with some knuckle wraps and 20 points in fisticuffs. The savage was a bow and arrow expert with 20 points in archery. The hoodlum was a sneaky thief who had lockpicks, a knife and 20 points in knives and lockpicking. And the last was the enigma, who had nothing. So I chose the normie and spawned in. I hit some bushes for fibres and collected stones and then read this book that I spawned with, which is essentially the starter guide. It told me to make a fibre sling bag, which wasn't too useful as I'd already spawned with a backpack that was better. My next task was to make a small sharp stone from a single piece of stone and use it by throwing it at a rock. Upon breaking it, I received a large stone piece which I could then use to make a large sharp stone, and this allowed me to make my first axe. And as you can already see, this mod makes it so much harder than the base game to even do the basics. With my new axe I chopped down a tree whilst levelling my logging skills to 1. I placed down some random objects to finish the objective, but was given a new one where I needed to gather a cooking pot and they spawn in houses. So I then made myself some spears and killed a couple of zombies that were near whilst I waited for my friend Matti to reach me. I hear someone. Hello.
Oh, good morning, Chief.
Good morning, man. Well, good evening, it's 7 o'clock.
Alright, yeah, good evening, man.
Matti now having caught up, we followed this trail and found a road. Normally you would either use a map, but you no longer spawn in with one. Or get the objective which leads you to a trader, but there are no longer any traders. Lucky for us though, there happened to be a town just close by, so we made our way over towards it. We were met with this checkpoint where I could see a couple of zombies in it, so we sneaked our way past it and spotted the first house which we wanted to loot, but something else caught our eye. Oh, we've got zombies on us. Why have we got zombies on us? Nice! We ended up having to take out quite a few zombies before we were even able to make our way into the house via the open garage. But before we could even enter, more zombies appeared, and I would take the full brunt of it as they cut me and I started to bleed to death. With my vision fading, I managed to apply a bandage just in time and I'd saved myself. However, I wasn't in the clear just yet with my health dangerously low. Matti also started bleeding, so we decided to camp on top of this car until we were both okay to continue. We only jumped down when the sun had risen on day 2, as the zombies had now lost their nighttime speed buff and entered the house. With this mod being so hardcore, we were taking everything, including cloth from the curtains. But we weren't alone in this house. Oh my god, there's quite a few zombies. Back up, back up, back up. Matti, back up, back up.
I'm backed up somewhere else.
You've gone into the bathroom.
I know, yeah.
We continued to loot up, finding magazines which still work the same way as the base game, and took everything else that we could find. There may no longer be missions in this mod, but there are still end loot in most buildings, and we had just found it. Oh yeah, it does have the end of loot.
Is it? Oh! Oh! Oi.
I fell.
Oh, it's not a good time to fall.
I know. Come back up. Once I had returned, Matti had killed the remaining zombies and we could tuck into the loot. We got medical equipment such as honey and bandages and a small amount of ammo, but having looted this house, we attracted a small crowd. Why there's so many zombies?
Yeah, I can hear them.
And it wasn't long until they reached us. We did quickly kill the ones in the house and then stepped outside, only to see a whole bunch more. So we quickly and quietly ran away to go find another house to loot. On the way I found myself another rock to get a large sharp stone to make another axe, as I found you couldn't repair stone axes even though apparently it only needed plant fibres. I found the only way was to scrap it and then craft a new one. Having just finished another 100 days recently, we stumbled upon something we recognised. Oh no, Matti, do not go into this. This is a US Army post. Oh yeah, we need to move away from using guns because they just alert so many zombies. Despite being next to a tier 5 building, Matti insisted on trying to get us some food.
Did you just leave me alone here?
Yeah, I'm not killing zombies, I'm just running away from them.
But I'm trying to farm this deer.
Then just walk away from it.
No!
They're eating it.
I don't care, it's my farm. Thank you.
Just around the corner, we found a few more houses, so I entered one. Matti had been unsuccessful in getting much food from his deer, so I decided to go into the kitchen to look for more, but only found an old sham sandwich. I found some magazines in the loot on top of the house and then jumped down to go loot another. We were trying to take everything possible because we were finding it so hard to make anything, so we figured our best chances of survival would be if we took everything, in case we would need it later on. I did find a chicken ration, which was my first meal in 2 days, and this can of pasta that I munched on. It was now turning nighttime on day 2, and nighttime is never good. I might just run.
Oh my god. I'm bleeding.
Why is there so many zombies?
What is this?
I might die here.
I am like that. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm pretty much, yeah. Well, I'm still alive, yeah, I'm dead. I can't see anything, literally.
Oh my god, you're so far away. I managed to survive on this car for the rest of the night, and slowly took out the zombies as Matti tried to run the 2.3 kilometers back. I'd actually survived the night, but Matti was still 2 kilometers away, so I had more time to wait. I set up a campfire in this house because we were thinking of moving into it, and also spent some time harvesting trees and rocks. Matti eventually got back to me by 3 PM as I continued to make our house a home. I can't understand, there's no storage.
What do you mean there's no storage?
Look at storage boxes, there's no like cheap wooden storage box. There's a wood one that needs nails, but to do that you need a forge. But I soon figured that what we needed was these piles of rubbish, which are free to craft and act as storage. It was soon nighttime on day 3, and with us still having basic tools and being scared of literally everything, we decided to stay inside with the comfort of our campfire for the night. So once the sun rose, we began working on the next starting challenge, which needed bone knives, and to use them on a tree to get resin, to be mixed with charcoal powder to make pitch. We broke down cars to try get scrap metal and wood from a tree and made the wooden buckets. We then needed to make the tarp, and getting the cloth part was easy enough. Getting the scrap polymer was difficult as we only got 6 per tyre, and it's even more difficult when you're being chased by a zombie the entire time. But back at base I had a big brain moment, which would make all of this farming pointless. We had a tyre that we'd looted and it scraps for 250 scrap polymer. So we have enough. I made my tarp and moved on to the next task, which was to get a map, compass and a wristwatch, and lucky for me I'd spawned with the watch, so I completed that part instantly. Moving on, I took a bucket out to go get some water. I was then unable to work out how to make it normal water, so I left, but I needed it as my health was at 12 and my water was at 1, which makes stamina regeneration almost ineffective. And this would be the thing that cost me my life as a sneaky nighttime zombie snuck up and killed me. Realising it would be safer to read my things in the daytime, I waited at base till the sun rose. I headed out to go get my things back, and then remade myself a stone axe, and also broke some more rocks for future axes. Back at base, food had arrived in the form of a deer at our front door, so I shot it with my bow and finished it off with my axe. However, when I tried to butcher it, I got no food at all, and I found out why later on. Needing food and water badly, I tried to loot this modern looking house, but the wild zombie guard dog outside, I wasn't going to enter easily as the dog bit me, bruised me. I did kill it, but I was suffering badly from its bleed, and moments later I fell unconscious and died. I got my things back and looted another house as I fought this zombie, and then raided the kitchen to find whatever leftover food and water I could. With a goldenrod tea and a can of peas being the only food I found, I consumed them. I had almost lost track of the time with it being past 10 PM, and zombies were now much quicker, as I almost died again. I managed to stop the bleeding with a bandage I had on me, but my health was now back down to just 12. I found a pistol in a handbag, but now needed to enter the attic, where things were only going to get worse. As I tried to escape, a zombie got stuck on the exit, so now I was really stuck and had to fight my way out, but my health being low and being cornered, I pulled out my pistol that I was yet to use as my last chance, but it wasn't enough and I died. And with it being nighttime again, I chilled at base and only returned once the sun had rose. I got my things easily, but still had a few zombies that I needed to attend to before I could get the final loot, and to this mysterious looking cooking pot. I might be an idiot. I just almost killed myself. But with it now being day 6 and horde night tomorrow, I need to start work on a horde base, so I began by getting resin and making some pitch. The building in this mod is slightly different as you can no longer jump on the building blocks, as you can see I quickly found out, and then you can upgrade them to some different qualities. I was going for joined wood as that's all we could really afford now, and the upgrade system is a bit similar, however you don't have to go through all the different tiers to get the best. You can just directly upgrade it to steel if that's the materials that you have. So I started making a very basic horde base design as we had no clue what to expect for tomorrow night's first horde night. I finished building our very basic horde by 11 PM on day 6 and then was attacked by a mini horde 24 hours early. And by the following midday I'd finished giving it some upgrades, making it hopefully more sturdy and safer for us, including this cage part at the end for us to stand behind. So whilst we waited for the horde night, I began digging to get clay soil so we could make farm blocks later on and begin growing our own food. And soon later, it was horde night. Matti.
Oh yeah. Oh. Hello.
Why are they just breaking it? They're not walking up. And it was surprisingly pretty quiet actually, as we were even able to fight the zombies face on. I assume the mod authors actually balanced the horde night, as it would be pretty unfair to be fighting 30 zombies with just a wooden club, even if the default settings of this mod did have the blood moon zombie count double the default game. There's like 2 zombies at a time. This is a piece of cake. 360. I missed. It was so easy we started to get quite cocky when we really shouldn't have been. Honestly, what's the need for the base? We don't need it. Ow. I've got a broken leg.
I won.
Yeah?
I don't have enough stamina to do a right click attack when I'm full. I can only do left clicks.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
I have like no. I have 0 water. I have nothing, man. I'm literally like.
Water. I have no water. Oh. I'm gonna pass out.
Why?
I'm unconscious. I've bled. I'm gonna die, I think. Yes.
Oh man.
And I've paid the price of being so cocky, as I died after bleeding to death, and moments later Matti followed too. I did get my things back, but there were quite a few zombies now which needed to be taken out, and it would have been easier if it wasn't for Matti having a big problem.
What? Oh, and I can't hit them.
Is it not broken?
I'm literally punching them in the head. I'm literally punching them in the heads. What?
Hold that over. We didn't survive. Well, we didn't survive last time. On the other video. What's in there? Ooh.
Oh, I can't hit zombies. I literally can't hit zombies. I'm hitting them. It doesn't do damage. Like, look, leave this one to me.
Oh, sorry. Get that one. Finish this one off.
Like, look off. Look here. I'm literally giving it right clicks. It just doesn't hit.
We killed the remaining few zombies, and then a second horde showed up. Oh my god, how many zombies?
Oh my.
I think we just let those pass. Maybe just like crawl away. With Horde Night over, we had to get back to more looting, as I returned to the modern house as I hadn't actually looted it when I was here the other day, hoping to find books, drinks and food, as these were the most important things to us right now. I did find quite a few drinks, but most were alcoholic and don't give much water. But maybe they'll help cheer us up in this zombie apocalypse. Ow, ow. I'm stuck. I'm gonna die.
What do you mean you're stuck?
Oh my god, I almost got stuck on this door and there's flames right behind it. I left without being burnt and made it back to base. Not wanting to stop there, I ventured into yet another house and raided another kitchen to get some more stock. There was some food waiting for me in the loot, which at least covered up the food issue for now. Another issue arose though, as Matti had gotten himself lost.
I don't know where my way back to base is. Do you know?
You know where base is from where I am, yeah.
Get in the other direction now.
Okay, I'll head to base.
I think that's it. I'm about to die.
What are you dying to?
50 zombies?
Can see you. Coming.
Alright. Yeah, this could have been Clutchman. Ouch.
Oh.
Right. Where's our house?
There's another zombie. What?
Goodbye!
House is just this one here. Matti got back alive and had actually been out on his own gathering food, so I began to cook up all the raw meat he had gotten, as I was our assigned chef. So I left it whilst it cooked up to go loot some more, and I'm glad I did, as I found a house that was magazine heaven. From the loot I was able to upgrade my wood club to a pipe baton, as I found not one but two of them, and then some more books. Okay, here's so many zombies. I had just said I could hear a lot of zombies, and well, they were getting closer as I found them breaking through the stairs, but then Matt told me something even worse.
I got 65% zombie infection.
What?
I got 65% zombie infection.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, don't you? Yeah, it's not good, man.
That might be the one that's incurable.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do about it then?
You just accept it. On my way back to base, I spotted a zombie munching on a deer, and with our food situation, I wanted that deer. So I used my new pipe baton to kill the zombie, and then the bone knife, as we had found out that was actually how you butchered animals to get meat. I then found a rabbit and a chicken, but neither really gave that much food. But this hog that I found did, so at least I was going back to base with something to cook. But as I found up another chicken, I spotted something I didn't want to see. Oh, I've got zombie infection. I had gotten it from killing this hog, and this infection is incurable. You can slow it down, but eventually it will get you. No clue what happens when it gets to 100%, because mine's at 60.
I think it just gives you nerves of hell.
Amazing.
Mine's at 66. And I can feel like...
Oh my god, I've
no stamina at all. Yeah. It's not great, Dad, is it?
No. Back at base, we had this Manuka honey, which reduces the infection by 3%, which would help a bit, I guess. Despite that, I cooked up some more food and then made a couple pipe SMGs. However, we couldn't really use them as we hadn't found much ammo, and Matti really could have done with it as he died again. It was night time, so I helped escort him back to get his stuff, and we camped the rest of the night on top of this truck. Back at base, we looked at the pipe SMGs that I had made, but they weren't that good.
I got 2.
I got 9, not 7. Wait, what? Oh, they take... Oh, no, they take the pistol bullets.
Do they?
Yeah. Okay, that's not that good then. I think we should do some exploring now for a couple of days, but together.
Okay.
To repair these pipe batons, do we just need pipes?
Yeah. No. You just need pitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pretty cheap to do that.
We can either go that direction or over there. Let's head this way. We don't even know if this is south, north, east, or west. It's insane.
Wait, where's the sun?
Oh yeah, good point. Sun is Hardly moving, I can't tell. So we went to explore this bakery as maybe it had some food in it for us. Oh, it was a blue-eyed zombie.
What?
Oh, bleeding. Another one. Matti. We didn't find much food here, weirdly, but got some more ammo, which is kinda weird considering we're in a bakery. We left the building and went to a car retailer, where I ended up finding some food, which was thoroughly enjoyed.
Oi, find looters on the roof.
Oh well. From the loot, I got scrap knuckles, and having very limited weapons, I'll take whatever I can find. However, the weapons we had didn't exactly fill us with confidence in going around at night, so we just camped on top of this building. We used this time to do some more learning about the mod. Oh, that's something we should be doing. The books that we don't care about, we should be scrapping them, because you can then craft other books. Like vehicle books only require 3. Oh, require station research task. We can craft that maybe. I've put most of my points into Loot Goblin. Right, I'm going to stare at the sky until the sun rises to get some water. In fact, let's see where we want to go now. Let's go west. Let's see some more houses there. On our way to some houses, I took this opportunity of a rabbit to get some more food, but it did behave quite weirdly. Where's this rabbit going? I've killed it, it's just flying away. We arrived in this barn, entered, and began taking out the zombies inside. I found these 2 bottles of Shiraz and decided to drink them as I needed water, but forgot about the effects of alcohol. I am drunk.
You're drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. Not the right time to be drunk.
Oh my god. I tried drinking some water to see if that would help, but it didn't work quick enough. Right, let's loot this little house. Bro, can I get undrunk, please? I got another pistol from the loot, however, it wasn't much better than the one I already had. Well, my game's still a little bit blurry, but it's getting better.
Ah!
Oh, there's 2.
Way more than 2. I'm bleeding.
Do you need a bandage?
Yeah.
Oh, can you somehow drop a bandage?
I can. Oh, mate, there's no. Oh my god. There's 1 bandage, we're probably both bleeding. Yep.
I'm gonna die. You're gonna die first. We're both out. We stayed at base after spawning until morning, as it would be a suicide run to go back at night, when we could barely even see. But on the way back to get our things, I spotted something pretty good. Crackerbuck Cafe.
Oh.
But we're gonna do that's really good. That we'll get that on the soon. In fact, I think we'll get our stuffs, go back to base, dump everything, and then come back here. Oh, water. Tea.
Oh, wait, I.
Do you need some?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, we're already doing this. Right, you take that. Taking this. What does this book do? Construction tool. Yes, we'll take that. Take farming.
Oh.
We don't need that. Don't need that. Shotgun will have. And books will have that. By the end, we had collected 28 literature books, as well as leveling up our machine gun, shotgun, handgun and workstations a fair bit. However, 15 of the literature's books went on making the research desk, so we could actually make the books, and the prices weren't that bad. The machine gun book only costed 2, so I made a few of those and a vehicle book, but I awoke the following morning and I just felt really weird. Do you feel your game's looking a bit like cartoonish, like the actual look of it?
No, not really.
Like even if you just like look outside.
It doesn't look cartoonish.
No, but we didn't know at the time, but our rising zombie affection was the reason for the cartoony look, and it wasn't helping with our delusions as we began looting some more. Day 13. Let's just do some more looting, man. Oh, we've not done this. This is like a whole apartment complex.
No, we didn't. Ah! Ah!
What?
There's a zombie! Wait, what is this noise?
Oh my god, what's that?
Could this be?
There's a zombie!
Zombie!
Let's jump in with him. Jump out with him. Ah! Oh no. No! Mate, there's a big zombie here.
He's stuck?
No, it's the end of the loot.
Oh, from every side.
There's an orange eye on my right. Let's kill these quickly.
Oh, and from every side.
Okay. You can back up, by the way. You can back up. Orange eye. Back up.
Oh, he's in the room with us. Bro. Oh my god. Who are you?
Oh, Matti, not good.
Who are this guy?
Ooh, what a book. Vehicle book for you. And I'll scrap these others. Well, yeah, my game is... This infection is messing with my sight. Like, it's becoming, like, cartoony.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Well, now that I've looked at the clouds...
Yeah.
I think we are just dripping at this point.
100% did we just become a zombie?
Do you think we're gonna become a zombie?
I don't know. Probably not. We continued looting some more as I found growing blueberries in their garden, which is a really nice find as that saves us going to the snow to find them.
Oh my god.
What? Oh yeah, some landmines.
Lovely.
We did have some more success looting as we found a house with a wine cellar underneath, which had some water for us.
It really does look kind of cartoonish. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing it.
Should probably head back to base before sunsets.
Wait.
From our trip we had scrapped quite a few books, so back at base I made some more forger heads to level up our workstation level and 4 more machine gun books. For the rest of the night I looked up the farming stuff to see if we could actually start growing our own food, and the one thing I needed was soil. So I spent the night digging. After a while a notification popped up that I was wanting blueberry pie, and if I ate some it would restore 25% of my vitality. There was just one problem though. We had none, and I wasn't close to being able to unlock it and make it, so I had to go back to digging soil until Matti told me he had a craving as well.
Oh, you really feel like eating cooked egg?
What? So man's got the easiest thing ever and I have to eat a blueberry pie which I can't even make. This is outrageous, mum. With enough soil, I went to go place some crop blocks. However, Matti told me something quite concerning.
Something's talking to me.
What do you mean talking to you?
I have a voice in my head.
What?
I just got hit by a zombie and then someone was whispering in my ear.
It's not your infection, is it?
Probably.
Oh no. I then spotted a deer outside base which I killed to get some food, And then the nightmares began.
He's talking to me, Owen. Owen, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm getting it.
Is he talking to you as well?
Yeah. So this horde night, if we're basically turning into zombies, does that just not mean horde night is going to be easy because the zombies won't target us anymore? I hear myself making zombie sounds.
What? Owen?
Oh my god, look at it there. That looks like someone's got Nvidia filters on.
It does.
That was you.
What, that was me?
You just made a zombie sound.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Stop tripping.
I genuinely keep thinking there's a zombie here, but it's just me. I know I'm turning into a zombie. I'm not a zombie yet, though.
I'm just trying to make something, man.
We were losing our minds as this zombie infection began to take over our bodies, but we still had a horde night to attempt. So we drank some beers to refresh our minds and made our way to the horde base. This might be the last horde night we do as like humans. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this does not look like 7 days to die. Vulture. There you go. He's not me off! Oh, I can't. Oh, I messed my jump up. Matti, they're aiming for the pillars. They're just aiming for the structure.
Don't tell me we have to go down again, man. Just come up. But they are coming up every once in a while.
Hello, guys. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, quite a few more. I would say there's quite a few. There's like double the amount of zombies. There was only like 2 or 3 last time. It's now 4 or 5.
Aye!
Oh no. Right, we've got half an hour to survive.
I can almost not see them in all the pixels, man.
Yeah. 4 o'clock. We only just survived the whole night, and our base had collapsed and was ruined. And I had no water, so I could only attack every once in a while, as my stamina wasn't recovering quick enough. With water being such a massive issue, if you ignore our current zombie infection, we decided to go out and desperately try to find some. We didn't find any from the first house, so I had to move on to another. We were given a lifeline as some rain began to pour down, and if you look up in this mod, you can drink it directly from the sky. However, you don't really get too much for doing so. So we still had to find some actual drinking water. Drink, 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 drink! Energy drink!
Oh my god. Oh, I need you, I need you, I need you.
Yeah.
Oh, I need you here, man. Oh, this big fella. Yeah. Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm really, really low on health. Oh my god, I'm so finished.
Oh my god, why is there so many?
I don't know.
Back out. Just leave. Killed him. We killed the remaining zombies and were free to explore the rest of the truck stop to find more drinks. And we did. But it was beer. Matti had the great idea to see if he could break into this vending machine, which went well.
Ouch!
We then made our way into the motel to look for more food and water, as we killed a bunch of zombies and made our way to the end loot, where unfortunately there wasn't any to be had. I did find a jar of honey which cured my infection a little bit, so I ate it. Uh-oh, there's an orange zombie in this one.
No.
I'm going to show you headshot it. I missed.
Oh my god.
I'm reloading. Good. Uh-oh.
What do you mean with oh no?
There's quite a few.
Oh, and I can't see anything. I have no stamina. I'm literally like not helping.
I know. It's the final loot. But it's going to be zombies.
Yep.
Oh, it's not. 2 orange eyes.
Oh, no, just...
3 orange eyes. Ow!
I can't! Man, I literally can't. I'm sorry. Wait, I just killed someone with an arrow.
I'm so dead. I have no stamina. I'm in the corner.
Alright, I'm getting gone.
Come out.
Well, now we're both dead.
Killed one.
Did you not die?
Not yet. I'm out of shotgun bullets. I survived! I survived! I survived! I may have survived, but as Matti tried to get his things back, a giant horde showed up. Oh my god.
What?
So many zombies! We were able to get the zombies killed, but before checking the final loot, I found the Holy Grail. 2 coffees. With Matti's water replenished already from dying, I drank them myself. In the loot was this locked chest, which had 7.5k durability, and we wanted to open it, but it was going to take quite a while. Right, my pick's broke. After so long, we finally got it open. However, it didn't feel that great, so we returned back to base. Exhausted with our infection almost at 100%, we badly needed water again, so I attempted to cook some, but saw that infected water gave 10% infection, and Matti was already at 90%, so he decided to drink it to see what happened when you reached 100%.
Wait.
You turned. Matti came back to life, not as a zombie, but no longer with the infection. So I ran, got myself some dirty infected water, so I could see for myself what actually happens. 90%. Oh my god, what is happening to my screen?
Yeah, that's what I was like. At 90% it gets very bad, right?
Yeah, like bro, it's
that's
so
what I was
dark.
dealing with when we were in the dealing. Yeah. Now you get it.
You look nothing like a person.
Yeah.
It's terrible. If this is what a zombie's like, then I'd hate to be a zombie, man. That door to the kitchen, I have just now. I can't see the kitchen anymore. 97%. I can't see you. Only when you stand next to the campfire, I could see you. I'm at 98. There we go.
Oh my god. You just exploded.
Yeah. And Matti was right, as I spawned back in without an infection, but there were some consequences. Zombie infection fully enveloped you and led you to an unusual death. As your consciousness lurched away from your body, your leap through the void was intercepted. Although you felt as though you were in the open space, you were pinned. An agonizing sensation of being cut all throughout you quickly arose. You tried to scream. There was nothing of you to scream with. A hostile force assailed you. You were dragged through sharp emptiness, like being pulled through a field of razor blades. Your consciousness was shredded. You felt your spiritual benefactor tugging at you, apparently struggling to pull you free. After some time, you were slung away with great force, apparently escaping, but you knew that experience had greatly damaged your mind. This infection, it seems, may not be a mere force of nature. All attributes are reduced by 10%. Action skills and crafting skills. Ay. It's nice being able to see the game again though. That is lovely. With it almost being a new day and a new life, we decided to go out and get some food and more loot, but we shouldn't have been so confident as it was night time.
Oh my god, how many?
I'm bleeding again. I'm out, I'm dead. We messed up badly going out at night time, and then again as we went to go and get our stuff back. Got my stuff. Once we got our stuff, we managed to stay alive for the rest of the night by jumping on this metal structure which the zombies were struggling to get onto. We managed to pick them off one by one, and when there were none left, we headed into this farm factory place, which went well for one of us. Oh, you died. Matti got his things back, but we didn't get very far until we ran into more problems. Oh no. Matti?
Don't send me you're trapped in there. Oh my god. This guy.
So Matti jumped down to help me dig out, as we found zombies had also surrounded us who were trying to get in, so they were kind of helping us. Once we got out, we found the loot where I got more shotgun ammo, and then made our way to the next house. I've just realised what house this is.
What house is it?
When I done my first 7 days to die vid, I used this house.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty big one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Scrapping, Andy Land. That's 2 books for the scrap.
Nice. Oh, I'm up to 15.
Pretty good, huh?
Yes, sir.
Bro, by the way, I just feel like we need to make a map.
Yes.
Insane.
Map.
Yeah.
Survivalist map.
It's making the mortar and pestle.
Okay, so it's only paste and paper. Is there a way to make paper? Glue.
We should have some paper in inventory in the base.
Yeah. We then entered another farm in search for more food, and that's exactly what I found. But as it was nighttime again, we chilled at the top and watched some zombies fail as they tried to reach us. As morning broke, we snuck out a broken window and returned to base. We collected quite a few book fragments, so I crafted a couple more Forge Ahead books and machine gun books so that we could begin working towards getting a workbench and better guns to help us protect ourselves. With the books crafted, I hit level 10 and unlocked the Forge, and began working towards getting one built. We had a lot of materials, but still needed to farm wood and get stone off the ground. I collected the final stone as the sun began to set, and crafted the Forge, which would take 4 minutes to make. When it crafted, I whacked it down in our kitchen, and it was now day 20, and Horde night tomorrow. So I began to clear up our wrecked base and rebuild it, going for the exact same design, but 1 block taller. Matti had been out for the last night farming wood, so when it came to upgrading it, we could get it all done fairly quickly, as I had finished building just as the sun set at the end of the day. At 4 AM on day 21, we still had 18 hours till Horde night, so bravely stepped into the US Army post right next to our base, which we knew was actually a tier 5 location, even though the mod doesn't have a tier system anymore, and we reckoned that there would be some pretty good loot at the end of this. One thing we did expect to find was water, but we were quite surprised when we found none. Disgrace. How are they got military people in? They're not even giving them water to drink.
They're horrible people, aren't they?
Yeah.
Probably in the health station.
Oh, there's a dog. Dog.
Oh no, great there.
Nice.
There we go, man. Wait, they have like.
They're in behind bars.
Yeah. Of course the prisoner don't get water.
Oh, there's water.
Is it? Oh
One.
my god. Wow.
Oh.
There's no. Oh my god. Oh wow. What in here?
No. There's books though. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Quite a few.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Those are great.
is
Orange.
pointing at you. Oh, they're a lot, man.
Oh
Holy
yeah. Matti, watch out
Oh.
behind.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the way out? It's this way. Okay, behind us. Oh, I'm bleeding again.
Don't think it's only that
Oh
one behind the
no.
phone.
Matti, we're dying in here.
We are. Definitely.
Can we escape?
Oh my god.
I'm out.
Oh yeah. It was the spikes.
Oh.
Yep,
It
I'm
is.
dead. Good luck in surviving, man.
Where's the final loot? Wait, the orange eyes is stuck behind a door.
Does it suck?
Yeah.
It's good. But I think that's the door I locked it in, man. So my loot is in the...
I've got my stuff at 6 o'clock. I'm just running all the way through. I'm trying to make it to the end, Matti.
Oh my god.
I made it to the end.
Yep. I can see.
I know what I'm doing. That door should stay open. And I'm just going to go back to base and the zombies might despawn.
Where am I? Owen.
Hmm.
I'm under the map. I'm bloody under the map.
Are you able to survive?
Yeah, I'm surviving.
Well, if you stay there, I'm just going to go do Horde Night solo.
Yep.
So as Matti stayed stuck in a wall, I was forced to take on Horde Night on my own. I have one zombie on me. I have no zombies!
What do you mean?
You've got them all! Wait, I've had one vulture and one zombie. I don't have a single zombie. This is the easiest Horde Night I've ever had. I, for some reason, had barely any zombies, so as it reached 4 AM, I went back to the army post to help Matti out. Oh, getting stuck up from behind. Oh no. Oh, Matti, I've got so many zombies on me.
Oh my god, man. What are we doing here?
I stepped in and took the aggro of most zombies and led them out, which allowed Matti to escape his little wall. And then he joined up with me outside as we slowly took them out one by one. Once they were dead, we got the loot, however Matti locked us in, which was actually okay as we just looted while some zombies broke the door down for us.
I took the chest.
How?
The inventory.
What?
Oh, the chest is in my inventory.
Sounds like there's quite a few zombies behind this door, mate.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out there.
With Matti somehow picking up the main loot, we wanted to escape but were trapped in. There were a few zombies on the outside helping us break out, however we ended up killing them before they broke the door, and the door was left with 9k health and we weren't breaking that with our stone axes. After a little bit of exploring, we found we didn't even need that door, and just ran up some stairs that were in the room and found another exit. So we went back to base and tried to open up the chest that Matti had taken.
Boys. Oh my god!
Whoa!
Can we just chill for once? Oh my god!
What?
Hey, what's this not okay?
With that rather random attack over, we went back to destroying the chest. We had spent the entire night slowly opening it and may have lost our sanity, but at least the loot was decent with some ammo, medkits and more books.
Stop stabbing me! I just did it. I know you're British. You don't have to show me. Oh, right, yeah, true. Okay, yeah.
Yeah! It may have been day 24, but we finally wanted to set up a water production by the lake with some campfires, but it wasn't the safest area. Well, for one of us it wasn't. So, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 7 vultures above me.
What's this?
Oh my god.
Oh man,
I'm overweight, so I can't run towards me.
and it's literally bullshit. What's this on about now? What?
With With the vultures dealt with, we chopped some trees for wood, filled up the jars and powered up the campfires with the wood we just collected. With the water situation potentially being sorted, I went out to go source ourselves some food, as the water was going to take an hour or so to make. I also ended up finding something equally as good, a stun baton, which will definitely come in handy. And then I went back to exploring more houses the next day, where I was able to try out my new stun baton, which was pretty good. But it seems Matti could have done with my reinforcement.
I just did like the pop and pulse factory, right?
On your own?
Yeah.
You're mad.
I got fairly deep in, right?
Yeah.
Now I just saw a green zombie running at me. I'm leaving.
So I made my way over to help Matti out.
It's not that hard, Mr. Green. Just die. It's not that fucking hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's still not dead. He's still.
Oh, he's there.
alive.
He's there.
You can wait for me. I'm there in a second. Absolute carnage, man. Holy shit.
He's on me.
I don't... She could be low.
He's dead.
Come back.
He's dead.
Oh my god, I just can't anymore. I just can't. I just fucking can't. I can't.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dead. Getting my things back was an easy task as they'd fallen off the side of the building, but it had just turned 10 PM, which was a big problem. Oh, I need your help, Matti.
Oh my god.
Wait, hang on, back up.
There are easier things than that.
I messed up.
I just punched him then.
Oh my god, I'm almost dead already. Wait, who hits you? Why is it so dark in our base? We waited outside the rest of the night near base, and after assuming it was around 4 AM, as I no longer had my watch, we returned to the factory. I got my things, but Matti had already died to the green zombie again. I managed to stun the zombie with my baton, but by the time it was free, it was still alive, so I ran. I stunned him again, but once again he just had too much health. It was the third stun that was the fatal one as I finished him off. The stun baton method was going well when we were fighting 1 or maybe 2 zombies, but not when there was 4, as we died again. I once again got my things back and we slowly killed them using the stuns, and we were now able to reach the end room.
Let's just run in there, take the loot and run back.
Sure. You get left, I get right.
What about the hard chest though?
We're not going to be able to get there, are we? There's stuff upstairs. Oh wait, they're all slow zombies. I just got a pipe rifle.
I got a lot of ammo.
The zombies were slow, so we were able to kill them all, until 4 orange-eyed zombies spawned and chased only Matti into a dead end and killed him. I was able to then back up and slowly take them out one by one. We got to the loop where Matti picked up the chest, which was a new feature in this mod, and we could then take it back to base and open it from the safety of our home. We both done this 3 times.
Oh. I think this jump is impossible.
No, it is. I've done it. Oh my god.
Okay. It is possible.
Oh my god, I can't do it. I've broke my leg. I've missed the jump again. Yeah, I can't make this. I'm dead. I've just killed myself. I can't do this jump, man. Oh, I can't make it. I that was perfect. I just hit my head. I broke my leg. Having struggled so much, I had to find another route out, but found something that I didn't want to see. Oh, there's 2 green zombies. There's another green zombie. That's a green zombie.
Greens. What are they doing here?
Please say this is the exit. Oh, I've had the exit. It's locked.
Oh my god. It was basically what I had to do. It was basically up and left.
With a bunch of zombies blocking the other route, I had to make the jump, or I die. And I did. Finally. That only opened another issue though. I'm dead. I'm 100% about to die. Oh my god, I somehow survived. I was safe on this ledge, so I stayed there for the rest of the night, and only jumped down in the morning and returned to base. Oh, we're in! You know what?
What?
Have a look. I think that's better than the other one. Do you know why I like this so much? Oh.
Why?
Oh. Mate,
God.
that's the best food in the game and we've just got 10 of it. But it seemed the food was so good that it was attracting others as a massive horde of zombies started to show up at our house. We now had enough materials to make a rain collector, so I made one and placed outside, and we now had another source of water. Matti had also been busy working on getting a map which he gifted to me so I could finally now see what our town looked like. As night fell, I checked out our water production area and saw it was still quite far away from giving us any new water. It then began raining not too long later and our water collector could start working, but it was just taking forever to get any water, so we wouldn't have any for a while. The horde night then snuck up on us as we made our way to the horde base, but I noticed I was craving a sweet treat and I knew we had something to fulfill it, some Cyphia syrup, which I immediately ate, and this gave me a 25% boost in vitality, which would definitely help with the incoming horde night. And it is horde night. Is that zombie green?
Which one?
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you, man. What?
What? What? Run!
Fuck!
Oh my god, what?
Who are you?
What was that?
It's literally Avatar. Oh,
I shot it.
Yeah, mate, I need your help!
Oh my god, I'm bleeding.
Broski, I need your help!
Yes, I'm healing. There's another. Scary guys on me.
Another one.
You got a vulture as well.
Oh my god. It's not good.
Ow.
Please tell me you. Bloody
He's
woman.
dead. Ow.
You may have feelings, don't you?
I have 3 medkits on me. 2 because I need to use one.
Oh, I talked to the zombies, man.
Ow.
Oh my god, no.
I'm bleeding again.
Oh no.
Just keep running for now. It's almost full, just keep running.
Don't have stem to keep running. To be honest, I don't know how I didn't die. Well,
No.
let's not jinx it, I guess. Wow.
That was insane. I was not expecting that explodey guy.
No, neither.
Once we've recovered, we got back to base. We found out that a land claim block would allow us to sleep on our sleeping bags, which would help recover vitality. So we rested up and then hit up the 7-day suites looking for more items to loot. Oh, there's a dog.
I can hear it, but I can't see it.
It's in the water.
There we go.
Nice. Ow.
Another one.
Nice. Another.
Oh, how many?
Nice. The mission took us right into the middle of the night, And not wanting to fight any zombies when they had the speed buff, we waited around for a bit, until I got impatient.
Oh, you just have to, man.
Oh no.
Fucking hell, this will be something.
There's a second one. Back up! That's dead. Behind you, brown Matti, orange eye.
Oh my god, no. Dead.
What is going on out? Oh my god, there's quite a few zombies outside, lad. You reckon this will hit them?
What's this door doing?
Matti!
Oh,
It's hitting them, it hits them though.
it does, to be fair. My guy just mass murders them.
Let's go.
Oh, they're all fallen, man. Oh my god. Oh, it's pretty close to be broken.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, go back. Go back.
How'd you get in?
Oh no. Not great memories here, man.
Oh no.
Oh,
Matti, why did you drop? You meant to go up.
you meant to go up.
Yes.
You kidding me?
That's why there was a ladder.
No, we weren't.
This is the end.
I just skipped it for us, man. Should we just take the chest and leave?
There's a good Matti!
Whoop.
Oh my god, there's so many!
Oh. Wait, why are you coming up from here? There you go!
Where are these? Oh Matti, there's so many zombies. Orange eyes! Orange eyes!
Fucking hell! Oh my... Nah.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
man. Nah, man, we ain't surviving that shit. At least I'm
There's
not,
so
because
many
you're
more.
running.
I've run away.
See, man.
Matti.
Put myself in here.
I'm burning them. They're still attacking me.
Great for you, I'm dead.
Mate, what actually is this? Insane. There's so many zombies. I'm bleeding, so I will die. Oh no, I've got bandages. Oh my god, there's so many. Why am I slow? Oh, I picked up the chest, and that's why I'm so slow. I'm dead. What the hell? When I spawned back at base, it was pitch black, so I had to wait for the sun to rise to give me some light to be able to see. There's no zombies there. There is. They've respawned.
Okay. What are we gonna do?
I'm so slow.
Instant the orange one, great one. Oh, some more. Oh my god. How many? Oh my god.
I'm about to die. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh, there's only one orange eye left. Bad timing for my axe to break. It's dead.
Rats.
My baton.
Whoa.
Random horde had disappeared and we finally killed the zombies from inside the house and we were able to get into the loot. But that peace didn't last for too long.
Boys, can you go? Oh my god!
What? Matti, I can't run!
But you can fucking hit them! Oh my god. What a hit, son.
I know you can walk faster backwards than I can forwards, but you don't have to show off.
Are you sure?
I eventually got the chest back to base and had a few lockpicks, so maybe we can open it instead of breaking it.
It just broke, didn't it?
Yes.
I told you, these things are made to be frustrating.
Many unbearable hours later.
Killing zombies. Okay, we have a lot of zombies outside base, Matti.
Yeah?
Bait, come
Where are
outside, man.
I'm watching you from behind.
What, Matti?
Oh! There's two! There's two! Oh my god! Who invited you? Who invited you? Who the hell said you're good to come?
Why are they here? If you don't know what these guys are, let's just say that they are bad news. In the normal game, we only ever found them in the wasteland, and with guns they take ages to kill. So on day 31 and in the forest, you don't really expect to see them, as they will wreck you. When I spawned back, it was still there, and these guys almost kill you in 2 hits, and the amount of HP they have is insane. It killed me once more, but as soon as it started, it was over, as it just instantly despawned. It's just rocked up to base, destroyed us, and then just disappeared. With it now being peaceful again, we went back to opening up the chest, and after a few minutes of whacking it, it was open, and the loot was okay. Not as good as the last one with the food bundle, but it was decent. With all the loot we had been getting, I unlocked the charcoal kiln, and we had the scrap metal to craft it, but I needed to go out and find the 10 stone needed. I did, and it was crafted, and it was placed next to our forge. And then another random large horde of zombies attacked base, and I've been told about heat in the last few videos I've made on this game, and that can attract screamers which spawn zombies, but there were no screamers here. And plus, to create heat you need to have your campfires and stuff burning, and we never had any of ours on, so the zombies realistically shouldn't have known we were here. Nonetheless, I had to kill them all though. Matti wanted a crucible for our forge, so he started digging for soil as I went mining for the stone. And this is all we did on day 33, as I stayed in this mini cave till 6 AM the following morning. But having got bored, I gave up and went out to go find more loot, whilst Matti had been working on something else, a bicycle. We had finally gotten our first mode of transport 34 days in, but we did only have one though, and there were 2 of us. Moving on, we wanted to re-enter the US army post as loot should respawn after a little while, but so did the zombies, which there were quite a few of that we needed to kill first. Not everything had respawned, but we got a few more books, which is always really nice, and before we knew it, it was night time on day 34, so we went back to the safety of our base. When the sun rose the following morning, we were back out looting the remaining buildings, which we were yet to touch in the town. And by the time we were done, it was day 35, so horde night. I'm not even sure I want to be up on our horde base considering if there's the explodey guys.
I don't think it makes sense to be up there.
Okay, no explosive guys just yet. That's an explosive guy.
It is.
He's stuck behind the fence. How's that hit me? It
You cover me for a second, I can shoot him.
So can I. I can't hit him though. You did.
Oh, wow, wow.
He's dead, he's dead.
Oh no. Where are you coming from? Oh no, not about to...
Oh my god, heal! I almost just died.
I must have really low on
I
health.
had less than 10 health.
Problem is I got no heals left. Oh wow, that was close shot, man.
End of Fortnite. We barely survived and were still dying as we had no food or water. So I made my way to our water campfires, but I wasn't alone. Oh my god, what is that?
What are you talking about?
I have about 20 zombies making their way towards me. Back at base, I'd unlocked the workstation, so I was working towards getting one crafted, but couldn't quite understand how to work the forge, is I needed to smelt iron. It turned out to smelt iron, I needed coal. So I needed to go out and find myself a coal ore to mine.
These are just normal rocks. Where the hell's coal?
Did we find coal?
Nope. I just don't think coal exists, man. Oh wait, what are those black dots up there? Is this coal? Please say this is coal. Found coal! I finally found some and collected 700 of it before getting bored and going back to base, where Matti left me an awesome surprise. 18 book fragments and a few important books. The fragments were used to craft 7 more tool books. Our food situation was still poor, so I looked at what we could do and saw that bacon and eggs would be a good option. Relatively easy to make and would give 36 food each. So I crafted some arrows for a bow and went out hunting. Ow! What's this? It's a dog. It's a wolf. Oh, double food. Bro, the food's coming to me. Matt had also been out hunting, so when we reconvened at base, we had enough food for 14 eggs and bacon, 5 grilled white meat and 51 grilled meat. And whilst they cooked, I went over to our water campfires and began making more water. And for once in 39 days, our food and water situation looked okay. The 7 Tools Digest books I had crafted a few minutes ago were ready, so I read them and unlocked the scrap pickaxe and axe. I crafted myself both one of each, and then a second scrap axe for Matti. With my new pickaxe, I went and found an iron ore to harvest, as we were needing to smelt some to produce wrought iron to make the workbench. I needed 100 pieces for the workbench, and Matti wanted 13 to make a second bike, so I collected 230 iron ores in total and then headed back to base. So as they smelted, I went around town looting some more buildings that we hadn't touched, which took up the whole of day 40 as I arrived back to base and I could finally make the workbench, and also 8 book fragments would be turned into more books, as I chose some shotgun books. I checked out how much some other guns were costing, and they seemed quite cheap, only needing 1 machine gun part, when I remembered them needing much more in the vanilla game. We didn't have any iron though, so I couldn't make one right now. I instead moved on to making us some more water, and once again I was rudely interrupted. Oh, for God's sake. I've gone to get water, there's a massive horde zombies coming my way, man. I couldn't be bothered fighting them, so I ran away and began mining some tin and then copper ore before spending the rest of the night farming deer for meat and looting nests for eggs on my way back to base. But with it being a horde night, we didn't do too much, and instead made our way over to the horde base ready to take on another night. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Ow. Don't die already.
Oh, Owen, there's a big wolf coming your way.
What?
There is a big wolf coming your way.
Orange Eye Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
You're dead, bruv. Yep.
Wait, what? Wait, it's dead? What the hell?
What?
Someone killed it.
What's that? The wolf?
The wolf.
Oh.
Horde night was finally over, and Matti had actually survived the whole thing. I started the new week with a hunting trip, and got 180 raw meat, which meant we were up to just over 300 of it at base, and then spent the rest of the day looting up vehicles around town. Once I got back, I did another round of water collecting and started an adventure me and Matti wanted to go on.
We gotta explore.
Yeah, I'm not sure which way. We can either go north, west, or east. Probably go south as well.
Well, you got the map.
I think we go north.
Okay.
And Matti had been working on getting a second bike, so we could both actually go out exploring now.
Looks like on the right is a town.
So we spent some time looting cars in this town, as we found cars were the best ways to get loot, as they all had something decent in. But this town turned out to be pretty chaotic.
Well, actually, crazy man.
Uh-oh.
What?
Orange Eye.
Hmm.
I'll do that, and I can get my bike. Yeah,
Oh,
mate,
I
there's
see.
more zombies here than there is on a horde night.
Yep. There is.
There's orange eye. I'm gonna stand back on them. Ow.
Orange eyes coming.
Ow, I'm bleeding.
Oh, wow. Oh my god. Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, leave me alone!
Oh, why? Oh my god, bro.
The hell is this? I'm bleeding again.
That shit is out of this world, like, bro.
I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. I have no health and no stam.
Trying to get to you, but it's... Okay, run, 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 run. Run.
Oh my god, I don't have any heals either. Well, other than that aloe vera.
Yep, I'm bleeding as well, and I don't have bandages.
Wait, you don't have bandages?
Well, I do have some on me, but there's no way I can get to my inventory right now.
There you can. Go, 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 quick.
I got some. Alright, that was close. Where's the fucking bikes?
Oh. This is it for me. I'm dead. Oh my god. Did you get on your bike?
Yeah.
No, it looks like it's turning morning. Now I've got to run a whole kilometre towards you. Just seems like an endless amount of zombies though. Like you'll kill 2 and then 3 more will spawn in. Okay, mine are now all dead.
Mine are 2.
We finally killed all the zombies, and there were quite a lot, and made our way into the Cracker Book store to get some books. We then looted the Poopy Pants Daycare Centre for even more books, but it only had one, and it was a fighting book. In a daycare centre. The town wasn't that big, so we looted a few more cars and wanted to leave, but I found a wrench which was massive, as I'd been reading books to unlock scrapping tools so we could now scrap cars and get stuff like springs which you can't craft. By night time we had enough of looting cars and wanted to go find ourselves another town, so we set off north. Oh, it looks like we're going into the snow. Alright, looks like there's a town just to our right hand side. We stopped off at this bridge which led us into the town, where I found something pretty good. Ooh! However, Matti had to one-up me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
Guess what?
What?
I just found a steel sledgehammer.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. We then found a Cracker Book cafe, and we wanted the books, so of course we were going to enter.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, green, 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 green on me.
Come on.
Oh no.
I've got no bullets. 2 greens. Matti, just get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Where? Why my gun's not reloaded? Just run.
Yeah. It's chasing a rabbit. I can stun it with a baton and we can, like, destroy it. It's chasing that rabbit away. Yeah. It's just died.
Okay, take it on.
Dead.
When we finished, we were up to 57 book parts, which is insane. But we weren't done looting the town just yet, but we would recontinue tomorrow as we just needed to survive the night first.
Oh my god, what time are we, man? I don't see anything.
I can't see the road.
Neither.
It's 11:45.
Fucking hell.
Dude, I can't see. Think I'm on the road? Yeah. I've got a zombie on me. And I can't see! Right, I've got some light.
We survived the night, and with the sun beginning to light up the land up again, we went looting more cars.
Alright, I just found a gun.
You are?
I just found a gun.
What gun?
A car 15 km.
That's pretty good then. Steel spear.
Steel spear. Yeah, the thing is, we definitely need clubs.
Mate, he's got a level. I've just. Oh my god. That's bad time to get snuck up behind. It's got 11,000 quality.
Matti may have been finding guns, but I found something else pretty good. Night vision goggles, so that I could now see at night.
Oh my god. Speaking of. I've just opened a car, had 2 guns in it. Both pistols, but...
By the end of day 48 we had finished looting and met up to exchange items as I reached 105 book fragments. Not wanting to lose them, I made my way back to base, but did stop off at this gas station which had a bunch of cars which we wanted to loot. We didn't find too much apart from more vehicle books which were for Matti as he was the vehicle guy. I got back to base in the morning and quickly made some books with Matti, needing 13 more vehicle books to unlock the beach buggy. I then made 3 forge ahead books, 1 cooking book and 12 machine gun books and 12 medical books. With the books crafting, I went out to go scrap some cars to get materials that we had been struggling to get so far. And once I got back, the books were made, so I read them and worked out the best gun for me to make was the HNK-33. We had all the materials for it, so I made it right away, and then noticed I'd also unlocked the distillery, which would make water for us, but it did need a lot of copper to make. But to make copper, we needed more coal to smelt, and we had run out, so I had to go get some. I then moved on to go get some copper, however I did have to return to base quite quickly as it was horde night again.
And it is horde night. Oh, there's a Spidey one there. Vulture.
And the bomber.
I've already sprained my wrist.
Oh yeah. What a lot here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Oh, almost dead again. I am dead. Run! What am I doing? I've got a dog.
Another dog.
I had the big one.
And the big one came to me.
Oh, and it's broke.
No, and he came to me again! I'm dead again. Oh, bruv, why?
Oh, I've got another. Why did my stun button not work?
The horde night had been a disaster, but at least I got the loot from the zombie wolf even though I didn't kill it, and then back at base a second horde night started. We wanted to move on quickly, so went on another adventure. We were playing on a custom map and I'd remembered that there was a mega city in the wasteland which was in the north, so we headed in that direction.
So where is this wasteland mega city? There's a left-hand turn, we'll take that. It's the wasteland. Wasteland. I just want to see what a car in the... Matti, that's a green zombie right to the right of this car.
I see.
Oh my god, there's another green zombie there. Oh my god, so many green zombies. Matti!
What am I supposed to do?
Run!
The first kill I got was a blue-eyed zombies, which kept whispering to me, but its loot was insane as I got an impact driver, the best scrapping weapon. Night soon rolled in as we just rode around and didn't dare jump off the bike with the amount of green zombies that were close by. There were so many nearby that I was even struggling to loot.
Holy books. I turn around, there's green zombies from miles away chasing me.
And it got so bad that I almost died twice whilst looting cars.
What is this ore? Doesn't matter, there's a zombie behind me. That's a zombie bear. Don't aggro. I haven't stopped moving since I've left the city. I cannot stop. There is just green zombie after green zombie. Yeah, the wasteland is terrible. Every zombie outside the city is a green. What is that?
I'm enjoying being Hitman.
There is a green zombie. A bear.
And not wanting to die so far away from base, I called it quits and left the wasteland as it was just clearly too dangerous for us right now. I finally got out the wasteland zone and into the forest where I found this huge city as well, much bigger than the one that we lived in. I got back to base during the night and Matti wasn't too far behind as he was having trouble in the wasteland as well. Matti did find some stuff though, as it showed off his brand new M590 shotgun, which turned out to be one of the best shotguns in the game, and got it from looting a police car. I spent a little bit of time chopping trees down to make sure our water production campfires wouldn't run out, and then headed out to explore some more, this time going south towards the desert. We found one town, however it wasn't big at all, and we only spent a night looting in it. In the morning we left to go find a better town and stopped off at this gas station to loot some more, but I was looking in the wrong place as Matti yet again found some more good loot, and he'd tell me where to get it.
I found the iron Pyrex. Since you're saying you don't get the good loot, but you are looting the police cars, are you?
No, I'm not, to be fair.
Are you not looting the police cars?
No, you do not need lockpicks.
No,
Oh.
you can just loot them.
Oh.
You need to do that, man. That's where all the good loot is.
Yeah.
On the way to the next town, I stopped off at this lead ore, which was the first time I'd found some, and we needed it to make our own ammo. I mined 100 of it before I set off towards the next town, but once again, the desert towns had nothing in them, and not wanting to waste our time, we left to go find another. We entered the snow and soon found a city to explore. I found a Crackerbook cafe, but wanted to wait till morning to do it. So instead, I scrapped this car and got a brass radiator which we could smelt to get brass, another ingredient needed to make our own ammo. And then another orange-eyed zombie wolf showed up who we killed, and it had some decent loot with some ammo and books. With that sorted, I entered the cafe and began looting all the books, and then Matti showed up and showed that he had found an LMG somewhere. Wanting to get in on the good loot, I found a police car to search, but Matti had already beaten me to it. I found another, but Matti had found it first. But then I found something Matti hadn't yet searched, the police station. I found a police car inside, but I was needing to unlock it despite Matti being able to open all of his normally. Not having any lockpicks, I just broke it open, and I'm glad I did as inside I found shotgun ammo and a steel sledgehammer, and also a bunch of zombies that had heard the siren and now needed to be killed. I then broke open the second police car, and inside was a steel club, a huge upgrade on my baseball bat. Whilst the sun rose on day 55, we decided to leave as we had looted enough of the city and encountered a visitor on the way out.
Oh, it's an orange-eyed wolf.
Should we try to kill it?
Oh, can they? Sure, let me stand back on it first.
Okay.
I missed! I'm about to die. I'm not dead. On the way back to base, we ran into another town where I got 8 books from one van. One thing I did need to find in the town was food, as I was starving. So I checked out this fast food restaurant and did find a food box, but it only had charred meat, which isn't exactly the most filling food ever. I then found a place called Shamway Foods, and that surely would have some food for me.
I wanted to go with you and there you pop.
Yeah, but I thought I could do it. I could start it myself, then I realised. Change my gun! Why am I not changing to my gun? I guess that's one way to get food, as I was now back at 100, but also now had to run 2 kilometers to go get my stuff. I finally got my stuff back, and with the food situation sorted, we quickly cycled back to base as it was day 56 horde night. We then got back to base as I cooked us up some egg and bacon so food wouldn't be an issue for a little while. We gathered 89 book parts, so I was able to make 17 forger heads and 2 medical books, and whilst they crafted, I repaired our horde base as we were going to attempt to stay in it this time. But as the clock struck 10 PM, I was still repairing it and the horde began.
Oh, hello. What?
Why is my gun not reloaded? Oh my god, Matti.
Well, this didn't take long.
They're destroying it. I'm almost dead.
Ouch.
I'm almost dead.
We're not doing us a favor here, as it seems.
I'm running. I'm about to die.
Oh yeah, same.
I don't have a bandage. I'm dead. That was the worst horde night I've ever. Quite a few zombies now.
Despite all the chaos, my horde night took a pretty strange turn as the zombies stopped spawning, but that was because Matti had them all. Despite the early death, horde night was fairly uneventful. Back at base, the books had finished crafting and I'd unlocked the advanced crucible, which would allow us to make steel in the forge. But to smelt the iron needed to craft it, we needed coal to be able to power the forge. So I spent the whole night mining as I had just gotten over 1k of it. With that smelting, we went out to go get the 1k iron we needed to make the crucible and some copper so we could make the distillery. Ended up getting just over 500 copper and then a little bit more coal before going back to base to let the copper smelt. However, after checking the distillery recipe, I figured I was going to need a bit more, so went out for round 2. Oh, my game's starting to go cartoony. And now my game was starting to look very cartoony once again, thanks to the infection. But I needed to go mine some tin so that we could begin making bronze tools. I only got 50 of it as you don't need too much to make bronze, as it is mostly copper that you need. And then we both went out to farm iron to make the crucible. I got around 600 of it and Matti got the rest, which was about 200. And then we had to let it all smelt. To keep me occupied, I went and chopped down trees to make sure that everything would keep burning and continued to make food like some more egg and bacon. I also then used the time to kill myself by drinking dirty infected water so I could get rid of this nasty infection, and as I spawned back at base with my vision fully back to normal. Needing even more time for the iron to smelt, I went out to go collect eggs from nests as we may as well get ahead of our food supply. We were making the egg and bacon as it gave 36 food and was relatively easy to make. With us already having quite a lot of meat, we just needed the eggs. As well as food, I got more coal to make sure we could keep all of our forges burning longer and at a higher temperature. Once back at base on day 62, enough copper had smelted, so I crafted the ingots and was able to finally make the distillery. To get it to work, we needed to fill it with dirty infected water, and it would slowly turn it into some normal water which we could drink. With the water cooking into drinking water, I checked the iron in the forge, which was smelting quickly, but not quick enough, so I made another forge. With the iron now smelting quicker, we were getting close to making the advanced crucible. Matti?
What?
We need to do some digging.
Why?
We need 1200 stone. We have 236.
Yeah.
Can I scrap these? Oh, I can. Okay, we got 140 more. Oh, wait, no, hang on. We've got a bunch of this. We just got about 800. But I'm grossly overweight.
With the materials collected, I made it in the campfire. This crucible would allow us to make steel, which is needed to make most vehicles, so we could finally upgrade from our bikes. 10 PM soon rolled in, and it was horde night again.
Matti, quite a lot of zombies.
Oh, almost like it's horde night.
Yeah.
I literally can't get... I just want to literally can't get hit. And guess what? A fucking bomb just hit me. I'm on 4 HP.
Oh my god. Ow. That is so not fair. One of the exploded ones they just shot me in the face as I went up to kill them. I have 16 health.
What time is it, man?
2:15. Oh, I died. What, 2? Oh, I know exactly what it was. An explosion.
With horde night over, I quickly went to the lake to fill up our water jars to be cooked in the distillery, and then also made a long-range double-barrel shotgun as I was still using the terrible pipe one. I then went out to do a hunting trip for food and was able to make 17 egg and bacon once I returned back at base. With the food made, we set out on another adventure, back into the snow to see if we could find anything good. Matti went off into the city as I found this ore called anthracite, which was the stronger version of coal and would heat at a higher temperature, which we needed. So I mined up 600 of it and made Matti a visit.
No way, man.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I was expecting you find more books, to be honest. But appreciate the shotgun.
I then got 500 more, and before heading into the city to do some looting myself, but my luck wasn't as good as Matti's. I did scrap some cars and buses to get radiators and lead batteries, which would be smelted down and turned into bullets, and then made my way back to base, but quite slowly, as I was severely over encumbered. When I got back to base on day 67, I threw the anthracite into the forge and was able to begin smelting the scrap steel we had lying around. I also chucked in these 2 radiator smelts so we could get more brass. I then also saw that I'd unlocked the bronze pickaxe and needed to smelt some more tin to be able to make the anvil required to craft it. But needing more materials to make it, I went out to go get the remaining copper needed and smelted that as well. I then saw that I could make the iron anvil instead, so I did, as we had the iron already. As that crafted, I went out to go get more tin so I could make the bronze ingots needed for the pickaxe. Once I got back to base, I had enough copper smelted so I could make the 20 bronze ingots needed for it. However, it was just refusing to let me make it, which was really weird. So instead, I went around our town to do some more looting as I found a police car which hadn't been searched yet.
Oh no.
What?
Shot a cop car. I broke into a cop car and it has 3 green zombies. Oh, it's a good thing you gave me that shotgun. Oh, that's the worst gun. Worst. Just ammo.
It's decent. After looting the school, I continued around town, finding this van which had 6 books in it that I could scrap, and cameras to get scrap iron. But I wasn't really alone whilst doing all of this.
Oh my god, there's so many, man.
Once they were dealt with, I stopped at the savage country and was able to get some more books and stuff from the loot. But back at base, I'd collected 45 book fragments, which were able to be turned into 5 tool digest books and 6 forger heads, as well as a few spare vehicle books that I found for Matti, our vehicle guy. And then I rechecked in the forge and it was finally letting me make my brand new bronze pickaxe. So I went and immediately used it to farm up some more iron so we could turn it into steel, which was needed for the beach buggy that Matti had just unlocked and we wanted to craft, so that we could finally get rid of our bikes, but it did need a lot of iron, so I got 300 of it and returned back to base to get it cooking up in the forge. On day 70, we didn't do much other than craft books and look at our skill points as we both went our separate ways, and I climbed this house as I wanted to stay on top of it for horde night, so that I could finally possibly survive one.
I think you'll survive this time, man.
I mean, I've got a lot of bullets, so if things go bad, I should be able to survive, but let's do it. Oh, I've not got any guy who shoots the explosion yet. Whoa! How did that get up there? Oh Christ, I fell.
And do we look like...
Just turned... Yeah, just turned 3 AM. So I think I will survive. Ow. Ow. And it's over. Nice. That's the first one I survived in like 8.
With horde night over, I went back to mining and got 160 pieces of ore before I gave up as I wanted to go exploring, and I remembered seeing the big town in the forest area on my way back from the wasteland that I wanted to go to. I stopped off at the smaller town first as I found an unlooted police car where I got a bit more ammo, followed by a second where I got some more. I then found a field with pumpkins and farmed them because why not? But remembered that they could actually be used in a couple of recipes, so I rushed back to base. Once back, I saw Matti's steel production was going well as we smelted some pig iron to make the steel. To make the recipe with the pumpkins, I needed eggs. So I went out to go find some, but ended up running into something else.
Oh, bad time to not have bullets in your gun.
I got enough blueberries now.
Nice. How is this guy not dead? Oh, there we go.
My journey hunting for eggs led me to the big city in the forest, which I wanted to explore the other day, but it wasn't exactly a quiet city. The gunshots alerted what felt like every zombie in the city, so my night was rather entertaining. But it was worth it as I found something good the next morning.
Crack a book, let's go.
And boy were there a lot of books in here. As I finished looting, I had 78 book fragments and 4 vehicle books for Matti. Just outside the shop was another police car which I broke into, and it spawned a bunch of green zombies, but I wasn't quick enough killing them as a policeman destroyed the car and whatever loot was inside.
What? Nah, I'm fuming.
Why?
I just broke into a police car, and obviously it like spawned in a bunch of zombies. One of them was a policeman who does the spit attack, who then destroys the police car and doesn't drop any loot.
Lucky for me though, there was another police car just down the road which I could loot.
What's that? Oh, there's the same pistol I've already got.
I decided that was enough of the big city, so I left and found another police car on my way out.
What the hell is... Oh. I got some... It's a sledgehammer looking thing, and it looked insane, but it's a scrap sledgehammer.
Back at base, I stored the 7 vehicle books I'd found, made 4 forger heads and 24 medical books, followed by 24 machine gun books. Whilst they crafted, I went and searched for a treasure map that I'd found in the city. It took me until midday to find it and open it up, and inside was a bunch of ammo, which I'll gladly take. Back at base, the forger head books had crafted, so I read them and unlocked the chemistry station. I looked at the requirements and it needed a lot of iron. We only had 8 right now, so after spending the entire night searching for an iron rock, I found one and began digging, and a soon while later, this happened.
Oh shit! No, 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 no.
This was quite a problem as Matti didn't have a map to go find his stuff and instead had to borrow mine. Now how the hell do I find my iron ore again?
I don't know.
But lucky for me, I ended up finding another piece. I ended up farming 100 of that, which was 460 in total that I had on me. Back at base, I finally got round to using the pumpkins I'd found a few days ago to make pumpkin pie, which was a slightly better food item than egg and bacon. I then remembered the books that I was crafting and read all 24 of the medical ones and machine gun books as I unlocked antibiotics which would help with our current infection. But I still needed to make the chemistry station first, and the iron was still busy being smelted. So instead I went and explored some more, going west this time, as I hadn't been that way.
Is that the burnt forest? Looks like yes, burnt forest, baby. Where the hell is this burnt forest? Navasgane National Forest. There's no city, man. What the hell? Oh. Oh my, what is that? I just went past some zombie. I think it's like the next level up from the blue exploding ones we have. It's orange. Wow, this burnt forest should be ashamed of itself. Already into desert. Not a single city.
There was absolutely nothing in the burnt forest, and with it now being day 77, I thought it would be best for me to head home for the horde night. When I got back, I saw the forge only had enough to make 27 iron ingots, and that was because Matti had been working on something.
Wanna hop on?
Oh, you've made it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I need to unlock it, don't I?
What is that seat?
Is it just me or is this thing kind of fast?
Yeah. Oh my. This guy. It's definitely quicker than the 4x4.
Yeah, it is.
What's it like off-road? I imagine it should be quite good off-road. Oh, it handles lovely. Normally when you like turn at high speed in the 4x4, it sways you around like this. It's just lovely.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, like watch this turn.
So with the buggy now made, we could put our full focus onto making the chemistry station, and I'd forgot to check the other forge, where there were 20 ingots ready to be made, so we were halfway there already. But we couldn't worry about that too much, as it was horde night, and we wanted to stay together on top of building to see how we'd fare.
Oh wow! The vultures are punching me down the ladder!
And now they should all just come up this ladder, I think. Apart from that guy who can climb up walls.
I can hear a bunch of zombies. Maybe they're just inside trying to break their way out. Because I can hear quite a few. But I cannot see them. There was 2. Ooh, that's an explosive guy.
No! No! No!
Oh!
Oh!
So,
The end boss just showed up.
and the end boss is dead. Ow. That's actually a pretty fun horde night, that.
Yeah, nothing from the extraordinary.
The horde night had allowed some more iron to smelt, so I could make the remaining ingots and nails and was finally able to make the chemistry station. I placed it and instantly got the materials for antibiotics and began crafting as many as I could, as my infection was at 30%, but that wouldn't matter as the infection would no longer be bothering me, as I would have antibiotics for life, and the antibiotics couldn't come soon enough as there was a little surprise outside.
Oh, wow. It's a lot of zombies.
It is.
Once they were killed, we hopped into our buggy and headed back to the wasteland, as we felt with the guns we had, we could probably survive there.
But we wanna have that. We wanna have that. We wanna have that.
What?
There was a police car.
Oh, we need to turn around anyway.
You need to shoot this before doing anything. Oh yeah. More.
Mm-hmm. Quite a lot.
Oh, what is this about?
Why is there so many? Watch behind.
This dog isn't doing me any favor right now. Like, come on, bruv. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
You are?
I think, yeah. Yep. Just because of this stupid fucking dog, man. What is it with these dogs?
Oh, and there's an infected bear next to me. Oh, these blue-eye zombies are so strong. So many of these zombies. What the hell? Why am I slow?
Yeah, that's what I had.
But I don't have a dog on me. I think it's actually a crime how many of these green zombies I've got on me. The thing is, you try to shoot them to kill them, but it just spawns more of them. Uh-oh. Run! I'm dead. So dead. Oh my god, am I alive? Just need to hold on to 4 AM. I'm dead. What? Why don't you just keep stop sprinting? Oh my god. I've managed to... No, I haven't lost them. Bro, why have I stopped running? I've stopped running! Oh my god. Why do you just keep stop running? That guy's gonna kill me. I just don't understand this. You kill one and another spawns. Exactly. I kill one and another spawns. 2. How is that one aggroed onto me? I'm nowhere near.
I'm 100 meters away from you. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green zombies inside. And in fact, a bear and someone attacking me from behind. And the beast went onto me for what? Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see the bear. Bear's still chasing you.
Oh, come on!
I think I'm gonna have to come pick you up. I can't survive this. Honestly, that I genuinely don't know how that is survivable. It's insane the amount of green zombies, and they're not exactly weak. And if you use your guns, you just get more spawning in, or more hearing you, so they're more coming over. So it's you can't kill them with just a steel club. Hello.
Alright. Of course, no one is here. Oh.
Please be quick, the zombies can't come in.
Oh, yeah, I'm finished. Come. It's a gun. Oh, another one. Oh, it looks pretty clear here.
Yeah.
Want to take a look?
Yeah. Zombie behind. SMG 5. Nice. There you go.
We found a part of the city that wasn't as crazy and began searching for more police cars, as Matti was able to open them without setting them off, and they had the best loot, as we found a shotgun, SMG and a sniper.
Nothing important in here.
Ow. Oh no.
I'm coming. Oh. It's military. I can't hit him! Help me! Help me! Help me!
I was second.
No, 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 no!
Get in the car, get in the car, get in the car.
I took painkillers. Oh.
I might have done actually. So I think that's a good sniper. L96.
So you've actually got something good.
It is not the best. Third best sniper. Nothing good. Steel club, ammo, and medkit. The same shotgun as that. You've got a bunch of shotgun ammo. It's really nice. Steel knuckles. Steel sledgehammer. Let's go. Another steel sledgehammer.
Oh, whoa, 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 this was worth it. I think it's a good gun. Oi, oi, oi. This one is a melee machine gun.
Machine gun.
A melee.
No, it's worse than the G360. Another auto shotgun. Stun baton, 10,000 and ammo. Vehicle plow mod. Steel axe. Oh, we'll take that. Oh,
Sorry.
something good in there. Had a star on it.
A star?
Yeah, yeah. Wait, this might be a really good machine gun.
What does a star mean? Oh.
I don't know. Oh, it's the second best machine gun, I think.
Wow.
Oh, I'm bleeding. Ooh.
The loot we found was incredible, as I now had an insane machine gun and sniper, and so did Matti, and we didn't want to die with this loot, so we went back to base once all the police cars had been looted, but that was easier said than done. Why is blood going through the forest when the snow is available? Exactly.
Oh my.
Exactly.
Shut up for good.
Exactly.
The same! Oh my god!
Why are you going off the road?
Is this a buggy? Where am I going? Do you have a repair kit?
What is my teammate? 84 days in and 83 days in and I'm starting to lose it with them. You have ruined the car about 3 times in one
No, I
trip.
didn't. No, I didn't.
Mate, it's been burning 3 times. We got back to base and I immediately started a petition to never let Matti drive again. I spent day 83 farming wood for our chemistry bench so it would continue to produce the antibiotics and medkits that we were crafting inside before we set out on a little adventure before Horde Night tomorrow on day 84. We first stopped off at this police car which was locked, so I broke in and displayed my sniping ability which would make FaZe Clan proud. Unfortunately the loot from the car wasn't that special as we just got more ammo. I wanted to attempt the Dishong Tower which I had spotted in the big forest city we'd been to a couple of days ago.
Are you scared?
Yeah, a little.
Okay.
But I can't hit with the shotgun.
Where did this guy go now?
There we go.
I mean, this whispering is so annoying.
Yeah. Oh, green. Hello. No. I wasn't looking. Oh, I'm swimming.
Where did you even go?
I fell.
Oh, you fell.
Ooh, I got a reflex sight mod schematic.
There we go.
Hey, I'm laughing, but you don't understand the amount of times I have failed this jump, and I know exactly why you fell then. You pressed spacebar, didn't you?
Yeah.
What happens is because you run on, and you fall into this little metal bit as you've jumped, and that cancels the jump, so you just fall. So you have to go from the metal. It's such an annoying jump. Look in this fridge, man.
It's rich.
A little mini beverage. 10 beer!
Oh my god, bro.
Back it up, Terry. Easy work. What we got inside? You can have a look. Alright, I think we should get going back to base because it's almost 6 o'clock.
Come on, you.
Well, we really shouldn't be dying on this horde night with the guns and stuff that we have.
Why? If you're saying this now, you will be even more disappointed if you die. But if we say like, I don't know, we could die, then you won't.
But we shouldn't. Oh, it's horde night already?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Any special tactics? Oh.
No, just shoot. Don't die. Holy, I've got 3 of these exploding guys on me. Now I have none. Okay, I'm time to hit a phase trick shot. I missed. Holy mo! How many exploding guys do I have on me? I've just killed about 6 of them. So many of the spider guys. I don't know about you.
Spider guys?
The ones that crawl.
Oh yeah.
They're called spiders.
Oh, that's it.
And hold that over. With Horde Night over, we went back to the grind, as I farmed up books from across our town and also looted birds' nests for eggs, and returned back to base in the early hours of day 87, where I was able to make 52 eggs and bacon, and we didn't really know what else to do, so I just stared at the campfire all day long. How about 10 egg and bacon?
Wow, thank you, man.
How about 20 egg and bacon?
Oh my god, wow. What is happening?
How about
Let him cameras! No, you
30
ain't got
egg
more.
and bacon?
This is not possible! What? 30? Are you kidding me? Wow!
I actually gave you more than I have. I've got 26.
Beth, I'm overweight because of food.
To wash down all the food we'd created, I went to get some dirty water to fill up our distillery, as we'd actually used up all the water that was in it. On day 88, for literally no reason at all, we decided to have a fist fight.
Just fists. Fucking hell, bro! Are we allowed to heal up or not?
Nope.
Bloody
Easy.
bastard.
Oh, I'm not even half health.
What? How? How are you not half health?
Oh, just better. I'm at 86 HP.
As I won, I was able to decide where we went next, and I chose the snow, so that we could go find some more books to read, as we were wanting to read books in the clubs. As we thought, even though we already had steel, there was actually one tier better, and we wanted to try it out. From the book cafe, I got 34 book fragments, which was pretty good, but we were needing around 180. So we continued looting and found that the Mo electronic fans were pretty good for getting books.
Oh, there it is!
Oh. He did. Alright, up to 53 books. Let's go 4 more books.
I managed to get up to 80 books, but we then faced another problem.
Oh, have we got fuel on us?
I don't.
Any in the buggy? No.
Okay.
I have a feeling we're not going to make it back to base unless we find a gas station. Oh, that's a gas station right there. Contains 15 fuel. We need a container.
Oh,
Drink some
don't have a
water.
container.
You have to take it from with a water bottle. Right, we're up to 33%. Wait, whoa. I almost just drank fuel again. Oh, our buggy's full.
Once the buggy was refilled, we didn't return to the Snow City or to base, and instead checked out the first ever town we visited to look for more books. We got back to base late on day 89, where we had gotten 89 book fragments, which let us make 45 club books. And the next morning we wanted to go get the rest, as we checked the big forest city, where there was a cracker book cafe waiting for us to be looted, and some more Mo electronic fans. There was also a school that we checked out, as surely there would be some books there, but we found something else.
Oh, hello. That's one of those I've seen. You know the guy that explodes?
Yeah.
Like from the explosive on him. If you shoot it, there's one of those up top.
Oh, wow.
Took quite a few bullets to kill as well. Incoming! Ow. Ow.
I heard that foot break. I heard that foot break.
Wait, I need a sweet treat. Oh, there's another one here. Or is that the same one? Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh! What?
What?
Ow! Can we not pick it up? We can't pick it up.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think we have enough books now.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I've got 84 on me.
Let's go!
We got back to base after the trip on day 91, and I was able to make up the remaining clubs books to reach level 100, and now we just needed to wait for them all to craft. The club we were wanting was the Incanal, and to make that we needed nickel, chromium and iron to craft. But before we could think about getting too much, it was Horde night.
Oh, hold on. I love this sniper. That was pretty easy.
With Horde night over, we needed to go mining to get the ores for the Incanal bar.
And they still club books them up to level 68. 32 more. Oh yeah, that's what we need to go do. Right, which... Do you want to go to the wasteland or to the snow?
What?
We need to go mining. Do you want to go to the wasteland or to the snow?
I'm still fighting.
What?
Yes.
Well, whoever goes to the wasteland gets the buggy, whoever goes to the snow gets the bike.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the snow.
Okay.
Before we set off, I noticed one small problem though.
Then how the hell do you smelt it? Required heating level 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heat 5. We need a bellow. Which is level 90. Advanced bellow. Is there a normal bellow? So, we need more books, Matty.
How many more?
50. 50 fragments.
So to get the bellow, I had to cancel all the club books and craft 10 more Forge Ahead, which cost quite a bit more to craft per book. And once they crafted, we set out as I headed towards the wasteland to get nickel and Matti to the snow to get chromite. I'd worked out that I needed to get 240 nickel ore, which was going to take quite a while as it takes quite a few hits to get just one piece. But that wasn't my only issue, as I constantly had green zombies attacking, which was to be expected as this was the wasteland after all. By day 93 I'd gotten all 250 ores, and Matti had got the chromite, which we only needed 120 of, and some iron for the bellow, but it turned out that we didn't need that much iron.
Owen?
Mm-hmm.
We still got like 38k kilogram of iron in the other torch.
Oh yeah.
So with the iron we already had, I was able to quickly make up the bellow, which would take 10 minutes to craft. And as it crafted, I went to go find some more books, as the more books you read the higher quality, and we'd like quite a high level Incanal mace.
Oh, that's a why is there an orange eye wolf here? Four sniper shots and it's dead. Ooh, it's got 4 books in there.
Oh wow.
Some steel ingots. That's actually really good loot from that.
With the orange eye wolf dealt with, I went back to finding more books in newspaper dispensers and in the school library.
Right, I'm up to 40 books. Oh hello, zombie.
When I got back to base, the bellow was crafted and we could now smelt at heat level 5, and the nickel and chromite could now be smelted. I had also read a bunch more club books that we had crafted and was able to get our steel club quality up to 24k, which was much higher than what we already had. And as we wasn't sure that the Incanal maces would be ready in time, we decided to make some of the steel clubs, but first needed to go get some leather. With the materials collected, the steel clubs would only need 5 minutes to craft compared to the 26 minutes to make 13 Incanal bars, when we needed 20 for just one Incanal mace. The first steel club came out with 24.9k quality and the other 23.9k, a massive upgrade on what we had already. We then waited around for a while as the Incanal bars crafted, and we were finally able to get one made just before Horde Night on day 98.
Right. Oh my god.
What are you oh my goding for?
My new Incanal bat.
That's look interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't look as big as the steel one.
It's actually taller than the steel one, if you're holding it in hand. It's a bit thinner.
With my new mace crafted, we waited for the Horde Night to roll in.
Bring it on, zombies. I've got my sniper and I'm ready to go. I'm literally an absolute menace with the sniper.
Are there some zombies on here?
Yeah.
There's nothing on me.
Oh. It's because I've got them all there.
No! No!
You missed! I'll get him to run through it.
Didn't need any medical to sort now.
Finally got my 360. No, he's not dead.
With there still being a day left of the 100 days, I always like to add an extra horde night with settings turned up for the max for the very last night. So bring on the final horde night.
Let's do it. Last horde night, man.
Let's have it. Let's have it. Well, one last time carrying you. Ouch! Oh, that hurt.
Seems a lot of vultures already.
It does. Ow! That was close. I don't know, it does seem more.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because we're together.
Oh, yo.
Oh, you've got them all. That's why it's so quiet now over here. Ow. Just tried to shoot one of the explosive balls that was shooting at me.
Ouch.
Uh-oh. Oh, how did I not die? I really should be dead. I was just down at like 8 health.
Oh my god! There's so many!
Oh, that hit me.
Wait, are you having some on you right now?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm having all of them, to be honest.
I mean, I don't have that many. Apart from the explodey guys. Ow. What's there?
So many exploding guys as well.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, I'm out of bullets!
What? Oh, I am.
Oh, that's
I'm out.
not good.
13 bullets left in my machine gun.
I only have shotgun left.
It's almost over though. It's 3:30. All my bullets on my machine gun. Sniper time. Save him, man.
Nice!
Just gotta make sure we don't die to the ones that are still alive.
Yep.
Oof. One just hit me straight in my face. Mine are all dead. Let's go get yours. Is that the last one? It is.
Ah,
Ah. 100 days, man. Congrats.
nice!
How do we end? We can't fly away this time. Should we just jump off something really tall?
Do you want to jump off then?
It's got to be the top of the US Army post.
That's not high.
Yeah, well, we don't know anywhere else higher. Or we could just drive the buggy into the lake.
Let's drive the buggy into the lake.
Alright, let's do this, man.
Let's go!
Speed! Wait, we can still drive it.
How can we still drive this?
I don't know.
Before I end, I just want to give a massive shout out to Matti for joining me on this 100 days and the mod creators, as Afterlife was such a good mod to play. If you do like this video, then remember to like, comment and subscribe, and maybe watch one of my other 7 Days to Die videos, and I'll see you in the next one.